What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So, guys, Beyonce has been doing some interesting things on a song called Renaissance. And one of these things was an ableist slur. So I don't even know what an ableist slur is. It starts with the word S, so I don't want to say what it is, what that means now, but I guess it was a slur that, that Lizzo used. It is discrimination against people with disabilities. I don't even know what she said. I'm pretty sure it was not intentional, but we're in a woke age, so that was removed. But another one of the complainers was Kelis. Kelis was crying and like, sad music. Oh my God, black women are stealing from each other. Stealing from each other. All this crap, that you see here on social media. So Beyonce said, look, you little girl, let me just remove it, okay? Let me just remove it so you can stop complaining. All right? So that little 3-second thing that was on there, it's like out. Okay? But here's why the song is going to be so hot. The energy song. Because you actually made it hot. With your complaining. Thank you for the free promotion and the scandalization, Kelis. Your 3 seconds is gone now. And I know you guys who, you're talking about I'm a part of the Beehive. I'm not. I'm gonna just tell you that my honest opinion. Kelis has fans, all right? But Kelis is nowhere near as talented as Beyonce. Clearly. Beyonce don't need to steal nothing from Kelis. What are we talking about, Kelis? Nobody. Kelis, if you like, boo, this is not the 2000s. Beyonce has held her power the last 20 years. Kelis, are you like farming now? What are you doing? Okay. So she removed your little track. People clowned you. I won't right now because y'all sound bullying her. So I won't say anything. You got it now. Now you have that sample. Guess what? The video is still going to get hella views. Wanna know why? Because Beyonce has the most extreme fan base on planet Earth. All right? You can't even talk about Beyonce without multitudes of people wanting to kill you. All right? Everybody is going to attack you. This is Beyonce we're talking about. We're talking about Beyonce, one of the greatest R&B singers of all time. One of the hardest working people of all time. I wish, God forbid, God allow rather, me to have that insatiable work ethic that Beyonce has. Before I die, I hope to have it. So Kelis, your little 5 seconds is gone. What now? What about them? Kelis said, this was this person here, Extendo. He says this. Same music. Beyonce removed your 3-second sample from a song and it made no difference. I hope Solange catches you in the L. Well, that was kind of mean. Kelis goes, it made a huge difference. How? 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 Like, now that you have that now, what about your life? What are you going to do? I can tell you what Kelis is going to do. Since people been stealing from you from years, people been doing this from you, what are you going to do, Kelis? Let's check it out. The most that you've been talked about in the last 10 years is this. Let's look at your albums here. Let's see here. Well, you don't even do music anymore. The last one you did was Food in 2014. How did that do? Let's go check it out. It was on Ninja Tune Records. Let's just be real. Nobody cares about it. Okay. Metacritic ranked it a 77 out of 100. It's not a good album for the most part. Nobody cares. All right. Before that, Flesh Tone. Okay. Before that, Kaleidoscope. No, Wonderland. Tasty, Wonderland. Kaleidoscope. That one was a hit. All right. Ever since Kaleidoscope, nobody really knows you like that. And that even went gold in the UK. So what I want to know is, with all of this crying, Kelis, what are you gonna do now? Because as an artist, the most that that people have talked about you is because of the death of your husband and this. What next? I'm serious. I really hate, and I mean, I know artists still, like I heard about Notorious Big taking his style from Notorious B1, which I definitely believe that. All right, Notorious B1 got his stuff stolen. Fine. Why did Notorious B1 blow up? Notorious Big's a better rapper than Notorious B1. I'm sorry. He's a better MC, better lyricist. All right. Kelis, you're an artist. You haven't dropped any music in 8 years. You don't even own the rights to that music. Beyonce did you a solid to shut you up, because we're not going to ever hear about Kelis anymore as an artist. That's what it is. And this is the crybaby stuff. It needs to stop. Okay. Now what? What is Kelis going to do now? More crying, more complaining. Nobody's gonna. If you put out an album, Kelis, is anybody gonna buy it? You know, it used to be same things happening with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels had a proclivity sometimes to let's say use or repackage people's talking points here and there. One person, he told me, he was like, look, tonight I have a show. I'm going to use this phrase. I don't want to use the phrase because if you know the phrase, the person's going to comment. So he told me he's going to do it. The other person had been using that phrase for 10 years. Nobody cared about it. Kevin uses the one phrase. Now you want to act like Kevin stole that. It was a phrase. Like that one phrase made Kevin Samuels? No. Kevin doesn't give a fuck about that phrase. It's just a phrase. What about the person who is complaining about Kevin? You are a terrible YouTuber. You're awful. You're awful. You said some smart things once or twice. It got repackaged. Now you're mad. Just stop. Let's stop. Kelis, stop. Well, guys, I gotta go. There's too much hating going on over here. As you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.